Hey guys, how's it going? Actually, I can probably make myself a little bigger for this one. Um, Edit scene. Hey. I mean, I'll probably have to change that again, but whatever. Um, as you can see, we are looking at GoHastings.com right now. A lot of you may not be familiar with them, but if you are, then hey, you know the deal. Um, right now, as like a pre-Black Friday thing, for the next 2 days, just the next 2 days, so the 21st and the 22nd of November, that's it. For the next 2 days, they're having a sale, the same sale that they usually have, which is if you buy two used items, you get 20% off. If you buy 3 used items, you get 30% off. If you buy 4 or more used items, you get 40% off on all the used items. And that accounts for pretty much, to my knowledge, everything under their media section. So games, books, music, movies, everything that's used. Now, just to give you a sense of what to come to expect from their used section, because I know a lot of people are just like, I don't know if I trust that. Used, I don't really like to buy used unless I have to, or maybe if I find something at the pawn shop or something, but how do I know if it's going to be in good quality? First of all, I've never gotten anything from GoHastings.com that I have regretted. I've never gotten anything that was in poor condition. Everything I've ever gotten from them has been in pretty damn good condition. And to give you an idea, I recently picked up 3 titles in a similar sale. Not quite as good as this one, but still good enough to, entice me to get a few things. So I picked up Hugo. This is kind of like a Blu-ray update, right? I picked up a couple Christmas Blu-rays. Picked up Hugo here. Ended up being, with shipping included, like $5.21, something like that. So as you can see, it's pretty nice condition for a used copy. And you look inside, and it's got both discs, and the discs are in very good condition. And then we've got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which yes, I didn't have it yet, but now that I do, can't complain. Again, very good condition. Very good, very good. There you go. Actually, is that... Yeah, I thought that was like a special edition version or something. An Alf, which I have been warned against getting on Blu-ray because the transfer is crap. But I was like, I want the movie. And again, all these were like $5. So, I was like, whatever. There you go. Pretty damn good condition. So there you go. There are never any cases, to my knowledge, that are in really bad condition. I haven't, to my knowledge, gotten anything with like a dented, cover art or something like that. I've never gotten anything where the disc was damaged. Everything is in really good condition. Sometimes I get stuff from them that's even in better condition than other stuff I've gotten new from places like Amazon and Best Buy. So, yeah, I mean, if you're averse to buying used, might want to rethink it for this sale. That being said, it is very difficult to find a good deal on GoHastings.com. Well, I guess it's not like difficult, but it's a bit of a challenge. You have to search for a while. It's going to take some time. But there are deals to be had, and just to show you what I mean, I'm going to show you how I go about looking for deals on here. First of all, because it's used, only on used, up to 40% off on all the titles that are used, you want to go to used Blu-rays over here on the side. And then from here, you can typically find, a bunch of different things. If you want to go further in terms of paring it down, You can go to price and tell it what kind of price you want, under 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, whatever. If you want to make sure that it's in stock, I honestly can't recommend even using this because it's rarely ever accurate. In fact, I would say in all the times I have used it, it has never once been accurate. So there are issues with their website, but you know, they're what are you going to do? But just to give you an idea what kind of deals you can expect to find, let's just take a look down here. There's a bunch of newer stuff here that you can get at a pretty good deal. Some of it you will not find for a better price anywhere else on Black Friday new. Earth to Echo here, $14.16. If you take 40% off of that, that's going to be a pretty good deal. Let's see here. Oy, find something. I gotta find something to prove my point. Oh, look, Elysium. Elysium used Blu-ray, $6.66. That's already a pretty good deal right there. Yeah, add the 40% off on top of it. It's a steal. Wreck-It Ralph, $12.99 or $91. 40% off of that. That's a pretty good deal. Let's keep looking here. $54.99. That's the standard sale price for Harry Potter Complete 8-Film Collection on Blu-ray. But this is the used version. But $54.99. Take 40% off of that, and sir, you are getting a huge freaking deal. Sadly, this is not actually Rise of the Guardians. The actual version of Rise of the Guardians that they have is, I think it's $11.66. But to continue on here, you've got A Million Ways to Die in the West, $17.66. You take off 40% of that, and it's going to be around $10-11. Walking Dead Complete First Season used, $14.16. Take 40% off of that, it's going to be about $10. Continuing on, let's keep looking around here. Because I saw one that I wanted to alert to your presence, if I can find it in here. Let's see here. Well, Claudia have a chance with meatballs for $10. That'd be like $7 after the discount. And just so you guys know, every Blu-ray, if you get a Blu-ray, every one is going to cost you $1.29 to ship. That's just how they do things. In the past, they've offered free shipping during holiday events, but they've stopped doing that. So you can expect to spend $1.29 for shipping, but that's not actually that bad of a deal. You know, in terms of shipping, $1.29, that's a pretty damn good price. We've got Disney's A Christmas Carol, $10.84. After the 40% off, that's going to be like $7. I wish this was in stock, but the way you can tell things are out of stock is, of course, they have this right here, out of stock. And typically, if they're out of stock, they've been out of stock for a long time, and they're never going to be in stock again. So don't bother waiting. But where? Seriously? Where did it go? It was on the previous page, wasn't it? It was on the previous page. The one that I wanted to talk about. Well, first of all, Complete First Season Game of Thrones, $47.86. That's going to be 40% off. That's going to be like $30, somewhere around there. No, I guess. I don't know. The one I was thinking of, I can't find it now. That's not cool. But if I could find it, I would tell you that they also have the complete series of Breaking Bad for what would amount to, after the discount, $51. On Blu-ray, mind you. This is the Blu-ray price. $51 for the complete series of Breaking Bad on Blu-ray. Oh, there it is. There it is. Breaking Bad. I did the math. After the 83.34, after the 40% discount on that, it comes to 50 and some change. You add $1.29 to that, and it's 51 and some change. So, yeah, it's a pretty good deal on Breaking Bad. And that's where you're going to find the majority of your deals on here, more than likely, is on big, expensive Blu-ray sets. Also, you might find a few in the bargain bin. There are a lot of Blu-rays on here that are priced down to $3.75. And what that means is that after the discount, like see the Raven here, after the discount, it comes up to like I think $3.54 or something like that. So essentially you're paying exactly what it well, just a little bit less than what it actually is there. But I'm saying it's $3.54 with shipping included. So keep that in mind. You're paying $3.50 for a Blu-ray that at its best, new on Black Friday, is going to be $3.99 or $3.96 or something like that. Now, if it doesn't matter to you to spend a few more pennies to get that price, then go for it. But a lot of these titles that are going to be $3.50 on here, used, are titles that have not been confirmed as being on sale at any of the stores for $4. So just keep that in mind. Just think about it. It's worth taking a look on here. Jumanji for $5, which I think comes out to about $4.29 for Jumanji. And we don't know if that one's going to be on sale. We don't know what the price is going to be for that come Black Friday. Don't get Wall-E here. You can get a better deal on Amazon. I know that for a fact because I recently checked it. Don't get Titanic here because you're going to get a better deal on that at Best Buy on Black Friday. There are still some pretty good deals on here though. So, you know, it's worth checking out. And if you want to take advantage of that sale, don't worry. A lot of you probably stopped watching. I mean, some of you maybe stopped watching early on. And you're wondering now, wait, how do I take advantage of this sale? I hope you didn't stop watching before this point, because there's no way you're going to get the deal unless you know the freaking code. You need the coupon code to get the 40% off deal. And again, it's you buy 2 used, you get 20% off. You buy 3 used, you get 30% off. You buy 4 used or more, and you get 40% off on all of them. And the code is Gobble Gobble. So it's a Thanksgiving sale, essentially. Gobble Gobble. All one phrase, all caps. That's all you need to know. I will put it in the link thing down there just so nobody gets confused or forgets or has to find where I said the freaking phrase, you know. But yeah, there are some pretty good deals to be had here. I recommend checking it out. I picked up 4 titles on this sale with shipping included, 15. I believe it was like $15.66 or something like that. And there were titles that I had already confirmed were either not going to be $4 on Black Friday. Most likely were not going to be that price on Black Friday anywhere. Or were just movies that I really wanted and I knew that I probably wasn't going to find a better price. So, yeah. That's a pretty good concept to take into this with you. If you're going to try and take advantage of some of the deals on here. As you can see here, they actually have Bates Motel Season 2 for $26.60. 40% off of that is probably going to be a pretty good deal. But, who knows? They might have a better deal around Black Friday. So, you know, buyer beware. But it's worth taking a look around. And honestly, it's worth taking a bit of time just to literally, just legitimately look through all of this stuff and see if there's something that you want that is going, if you match it around to other prices on Black Friday, is actually going to be a better deal here than it would be somewhere else. And, you know, blah. I don't need to say and after that. Just that's it. And just another little addition to the end of this, just to say there's the Go Hastings deal. That's primarily what I wanted to talk about. But something else I want you to take note of here. The Amazon movie and TV holiday calendar has gotten its first deal of the year, of the week. So they've started their Black Friday sales week. It's time to keep an eye on this particular list. Right now they have a deal on HBO gift sets, not all of them, on certain gift sets, but as you can see here, you can get Entourage the Complete Series on Blu-ray for $97. Deadwood the Complete Series for $59. Treme the Complete Series for $65. So, yeah, some pretty good deals already right here off the bat for their first deal of the week. The Deadwood has been as low as like $54 in the past, right? But, you know, pay $4 more. Oh no. Like, come on. It's not that bad of a deal. Entourage is a pretty good deal. Like, all those are pretty damn good deals. So not necessarily like great deals, but they offer a bit of a teaser to show you what might be coming next when it comes to these Amazon Blu-ray sales that are going to be starting up real fucking quick. So, yeah, there you go. Just a little update for you, let you know what's going on. Still don't know of anything on Fox Connect. Still don't know of anything on WB Shop. This is all I know about right now is the Go Hastings sale. Again, the word that you want to remember, the term, the phrase, the coupon code, gobble gobble. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Preach.